हेलो, स्वागत है दोस्तों आपका आपके चैनल द परमाजुगन। उम्मीद करता हूँ आप सभी लोग सही होंगे और आपकी प्रिपरेशन बहुत अच्छी तरह से चल रही होगी। आगरा यूनिवर्सिटी की परीक्षाएं होने वाली हैं, आप सभी को पता है। और राजा महेंद्र प्रताप यूनिवर्सिटी की फर्स्ट ईयर की परीक्षाएं हो रही हैं। आज उनका अंतिम पेपर है, तो उन लोगों की प्रिपरेशन तो हो चुकी है और उन लोगों के एग्ज़ाम भी हो चुके हैं। मगर आगरा यूनिवर्सिटी के जो भी स्टूडेंट्स हैं उनकी प्रिपरेशन कंटिन्यू है, क्योंकि आपकी परीक्षाएं 23 सितंबर से चालू हैं। तो आप लोग अपनी प्रिपरेशन को ऐसे ही जारी रखिए। और उसमें हम लोग MCQs कंप्लीट कर चुके हैं हिंदी मीडियम के, जिसके संजय पब्लिकेशन, अतुल पब्लिकेशन, उनके प्रीवियस ईयर्स मैंने सभी के इस चैनल पे वीडियोस पड़े हुए हैं। उसकी प्लेलिस्ट मैंने बना के वहाँ पे डाली हुई है, आप उसको देख सकते हैं। उसी क्रम में हम लोग यह इंग्लिश मीडियम के MCQs कर रहे थे, जिसका हमारा आज पार्ट 4 है, पेपर लास्ट का, जो कि इन्वायरमेंटल एजुकेशन है, BD-205। इसका हम लोग पार्ट 4 करेंगे, जो कि हमारा इन्वायरमेंटल क्राइसिस होगा। इससे पहले 3 पार्ट हम लोग कंप्लीट कर चुके हैं। जिन लोगों ने वीडियो को नहीं देखा, आप सभी से रिक्वेस्ट है, प्लीज़ जाके आप लोग उस वीडियो को भी देखें। उसकी प्लेलिस्ट बनी हुई है और मैं उसको आई बटन में यहाँ पे, जो इससे पहले वाला इसका पेपर है, वो आपको यहाँ पे मिल जाएगा। और आप सभी लोगों से रिक्वेस्ट है, जिन लोगों ने चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है, आप लोग चैनल को भी सब्सक्राइब कर लें, क्योंकि हम लोग सीटेट की भी प्रिपरेशन साथ में ही करेंगे। आप लोगों ने साथ दिया है तो साथ में ही रहना दोस्तों। सीटेट की प्रिपरेशन साथ में करेंगे। मैं बेहतर से बेहतर आप लोगों के लिए मटेरियल और पूरी तरह से कोशिश करूँगा कि आपको बहुत अच्छी तरह से मैं प्रिपेयर करा पाऊँ सीटेट के लिए भी। प्लीज़ चैनल को ज़रूर सब्सक्राइब कर लें। स्टार्ट करते हैं। हमारा आज का पार्ट 4 है, जो कि इन्वायरमेंटल एजुकेशन का है। इन्वायरमेंटल क्राइसिस। आवर प्लेनेट इज poised एट द ब्रिंक ऑफ सीवियर इन्वायरमेंटल क्राइसिस। बहुत सारे क्राइसिस है हमारे प्लेनेट पे। करेंट इन्वायरमेंटल प्रॉब्लम मेक अस वल्नरेबल टू डिजास्टर एंड ट्रेजेडीज। नाउ इन द फ्यूचर वी आर द स्टेट ऑफ प्लेनेटरी इमरजेंसी। तो ये क्या है, हम लोगों को अपने प्लेनेट की रक्षा करनी चाहिए। किस किस तरह से, वो देखते हैं। प्लेनेट में प्रॉब्लम्स क्या हैं वो देखते हैं। MCQ नंबर 1, an undesirable change in the physical, chemical or biological characteristics of our land and water, etc. is known as, that is option number B, pollution. Question number 2, the harmful effect of pollution include, that is option number D, all of the above. Then all the options are option number A, acid rain, option B, ozone depletion, option C, global warming. Question number 3, the contamination of the air present in the atmosphere is known as, that is option number A, air pollution. Question number 4, gaseous air pollutants include, that is option number D, all of the above. All the options are option number A, carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, chlorofluorocarbon, CFC, and C, nitrogen oxides. Question number 5, power plants, industries, vehicles use petrol and diesel as fuel and release gaseous pollutants such as option number D, all of the above. And all the options are option number A, carbon dioxide, option B, nitrogen oxide, and option C, sulfur dioxide. Question number 6, discharge of waste water from industries, untreated domestic sewage, and chemical contamination into rivers, ponds, and other water bodies causes, that is option number C, water pollution. Question number 7, hearing loss, high blood pressure, coronary heart diseases, loss of temper are connected to, that is option number B, noise pollution. Question number 8, addition of substances which adversely affect the quality of soil or its fertility is known as option number D, soil pollution. Question number 9, main sources of soil pollution include, that is option number D, all of the above. All the options are option number A, sewage and sewage sludge, option B, medical and industrial wastes, option C, acid rain and fly ash. Question number 10, rise in the temperature in the ecosystem due to the release of excessive heat energy into the environment by artificial methods or natural disaster is called, option number A, thermal pollution. Question number 11, the degradation of water quality by any process that changes ambient water temperature is called, that is option number B, thermal pollution. Question number 12, a common cause of thermal pollution is the use of water as a coolant by option number C, both A and B above. In A is power plant and B is industries. Question number 13. Increased temperature decreases the level of dissolved oxygen of water and harms, that is option number D, all of the above. And all the options are option number A, fish, sharks and whales, option B, octopus, barnacle, sea otters and crabs, dolphins. Question number 14. When radioactive metals disintegrate and there is releasing of dangerous beta rays, there is said to be option number B, radioactive pollution. Question number 15. What is generated from nuclear reactors used in nuclear power plant? That is option number A, radioactive wastes. Question number 16. Main cause of pollution include, that is option number D, all of the above. Then all the options are option number A, industrialization, option B, urbanization, option C, over exploitation of the resources, and option D, all of the above. Question number 17. Harmful effects of acid rain can be found on option number D, all of the above. Then all the options are option number A, vegetation and soil, option B, marine resources, and option C, monuments. Question number 18. The ash produced at thermal power plants by burning of coal and lignite is known as option number A, fly ash. Question number 19. What causes considerable pollution in the shape of noise and vibration? That is option number D, all of the above. Then all the options are option number A, rock blasting, option B, movement of heavy vehicle, option C, mining operations. Question number 20. The ambient air in the mining area becomes highly polluted by the dust generated by, that is option number D, all of the above. And all the options are option number A, blasting operations, option B, vehicular movement, option C, mining operations. Question number 21. The gases in the atmosphere that absorb radiation are known as option number B, greenhouse gases. Question number 22. The greenhouse effect is one of the leading cause of option number C, global warming. Question number 23. Emissions from agriculture, forestry and fisheries have nearly doubled over the past 50 years and may increase an additional 30% by 2050, whose data provided as such. It is option number B, UN Food and Agricultural Organization. Question number 24. Fossil fuel emissions from power plants burning coal as fuel have heavily contributed to the production of option number A, smoke. Question number 25. What is the result of fossil fuel combustion combined with sunlight and heat? That is option number C, smoke. Question number 26. Pollution affects human by destroying option number D, all of the above. Then all the options are option number A, respiratory system, option B, neurological system, and option C, cardiovascular system. Question number 23. Harmful effects of air pollution are seen in the form of option number D, all of the above. Then all the options are option number A, lung cancer, option number B, asthma, C, allergies. Question number 28. The presence of sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide in the atmosphere cause, that is option number D, acid rain. Question number 29. Oxygen layer absorbs harmful ultraviolet radiation coming from, that is option number A, the sun. Question number 30. The burning of fossil fuel and the release of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere are causing the earth to become, option number B, warmer. Question number 31. Diseases like cholera, amoebiasis and hookworm are caused due to, that is option number C, water pollution. What disease is caused by eating seafood that has been poisoned? That is option number A, hepatitis. Question number 33. Water polluted by chemicals such as heavy metals, lead, pesticide and hydrocarbon can cause, option number D, all of the above. Then all the options are option number A, hormonal problem, option B, reproductive problems, option C, damage to nervous system. Question number 34. The WHO has recommended a tolerance limit of noise during day up to, option number B, 55 decibel. Question number 35. What leads to headache, fatigue, blood pressure and abnormal heart rhythms, hypertension, aggression, mental depression? That is option number B, noise pollution. Question number 36. What reduces the crop yielding owing to alteration in metabolism of plants? That is option number D, soil pollution. Question number 37. Whose study suggests that people exposed to dioxin in soil experience a higher rate of diabetes as well as cardiovascular and endocrine problems? That is option number B. American Journal of Epidemiology. Question number 38. Which pollution occurs when an industry takes in water from a natural sources and either cools it down or heats it up? Option number D. Thermal pollution. Question number 39. Which pollution changes vegetation cover along the bank of the water bodies? That is option number A. Thermal pollution. Question number 40. Increase in temperature of water leads to exhaustion of microorganisms, thereby shortening the life span of option number A. Aquatic life. Question number 41. Radioactive nuclear pollution is increasing because of the increase of use of option number C. Radioactive substances. Question number 42. Radioactive waste is usually the product of a nuclear process such as nuclear fission used in option number D. All of the above. Then all the options are option number A. Nuclear reactor. Option B. Nuclear weapon. Option C. Nuclear fuel cycles. Question number 42, option number D. Question number 43. Which pollution causes skin disorders like leukemia, tumors, cardiovascular disorder, may break DNA in cells, damage tissues of heart and brain? That is option number B. Radioactive pollution. Question number 44. If we wish to control soil pollution, it is essential to stop the use of option number A. Polythene bags. Question number 45. Any precipitation with acidic components such as sulfuric or nitric acid that fall on the ground from the atmosphere is known as option number C. Question number 46. Acid rain is byproduct of option number B. Industrialization. Question number 47. Burning of fossil fuels like coal and oil in power stations, factories and our home causes, that is option number A. Acid rain. Question number 48. Emissions of sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide into the atmosphere and its transportation by wind and air current causes, that is option number C. Acid rain. Question number 49. What may cause acid rain? That is option number D. All of the above. Then all the options are volcanic emission, option B. Decaying vegetation, and option C. Burning forests. Question 50. What causes weathering of building, corrosion of metals and peeling of paints on surface? It is option number A. Acid rain. Question 51. Acidic fog is particularly dangerous for the elderly, those who are ill and people suffering. That is option number B. Chronic respiratory ailments. Question 52. Warming of the Earth's surface and lower atmosphere is known as option number D. Greenhouse effect. Question number 53. When the sun's energy reaches the Earth's atmosphere, some of it is reflected back to space and the rest is absorbed and radiated by option number A. Greenhouse gases. Question 54. Greenhouse gases include, that is option number D, all of the above. Then all the options are option number A. Carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide, option B. Methane, and option C. Chlorofluorocarbons, that is CFC. Question 55. Greenhouse gases keeps the earth warm through a process called option number B. Greenhouse effect. Question 56. The main effect of increased greenhouse gas emission is, that is option number C. Global warming. Question 57. Who said that if the global warming continues unchecked, it will cause significant climate change, a rise in sea level, extreme weather conditions, and other severe natural and societal impacts? That is option number A. NASA. Question number 58. The increase of Earth's average surface temperature due to the effect of greenhouse gases is known as, that is option number C. Global warming. Question number 59. Global warming occurs when carbon dioxide and other air pollutants and greenhouse gases collect in the atmosphere and absorb, option number C. Both A and B above. Then A is sunlight and B is solar radiation. Question number 60. Atmospheric gases like carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, water vapor, and chlorofluorocarbons trap the outgoing infrared radiation from option number A. Earth. Question number 61. Scientists predicts that average global temperature may increase between 1.4 and 5.8 degrees Celsius by the year 2100. Question number 62. Main reasons behind global warming are, that is option number D, all of the above. And all the options are option number A, burning of fossil fuel, option B, land clearing, option C, methane released from landfills. Question number 63rd. A belt of naturally occurring ozone gas exciting 9.3 to 18.6 miles, 15 to 30 kilometers above Earth is known as option number C, ozone layers. Question number 64. The ozone layer is a belt of naturally occurring ozone gas exciting above Earth covering, that is option number A, 15 to 30 kilometers. Question number 65. The ozone layer may absorb almost 97 to 99% of the harmful ultraviolet radiations emitted by option number D, sun. Question number 66. Wearing out reduction of the amount of ozone in the stratosphere that is called option number A, ozone depletion. Question number 67. The main causes for the depletion of ozone is our excessive release of, that is option number D, all of the above. All the options are option number A, chlorine and bromine, option B, halogens, methyl chloroform, carbon tetrachloride, and option C, hydrochlorofluorocarbons and methyl bromide. Question number 68. It is calculated that every 1% decrease in ozone layer results in a 2.5% increase in the occurrence of option number B, skin cancer. Question number 69. Harmful effects of the reduction of protection ozone layer include, that's option number D, all of the above. Then all the options are option number A, cataracts, option B, sunburns, option C, suppression of the immune system. Question number 70. Unchecked growth of human population because of increased birth rate, decreased infant mortality rate, and improved life expectancy is called option number A, pollution explosion. Question number 61. India is the second most populous country of the world after option number B, China. Question number 72. In view of various studies, India will be the world's largest populous country, surpassing China by option number C, 2025. 73rd. The number of people in the world had risen from 4.4 billion in the 1980 to 6.3 billion in option number A, 2005. Question number 74. According to United Nations, the world population is expected to be between 7.9 billion and 10.9 billion by option number D, 2050. Question number 75. The main cause of population explosion is R, that is option number D, all of the above. Then all the options are option number A, poverty, and option number B, growing birth rate, and option C, literacy. Question number 76. Consequences of population explosion is R, that is option number D, all of the above. Then all the options are option number A, in unemployment, option B, growth of slums, and option C, urbanization. Question number 77. A sudden accidental event of great magnitude that causes considerable damage to life and property is called option number A, disaster. Question number 78. In whose view disaster in any occurrence that causes damage, ecological disruption, loss of human life, deterioration of health and health services on a scale sufficient to warrant an extraordinary response, that is option number B, WHO, World Health Organization. Question number 79. An unforeseen event that causes great damage, destruction, and human suffering which overwhelms local capacity, necessitating a national or international level assistance. Whose observation is this? That is option number A, Central for Research of the Epidemiology of Disaster. That is option number A. Question number 80. Disaster is the occurrence of a sudden or major misfortune which disrupts the basic fabric and normal functioning of the society or community. Whose observation is this? This is option number C, UNO. Question number 81. Some common natural disasters are, that is option number D, all of the above. Then all the options are option number A, earthquake and landslide, option B, floods, drought and wildfires, option C, tsunamis, cyclones and volcanic eruptions. Question number 82. Northern part of the Indian subcontinent from Hindu Kush to eastern Himalayas lies in option number A, earthquake prone zone. Question number 83. In which state of India a massive earthquake occurred on 26 January 2001? That is option number B, Gujarat. Question number 84. The 5,700 kilometers long coastline of India is vulnerable due to tropical cyclone arising in option number C, southern belt. Question number 85. The havoc caused by the cyclone is mostly due to, it is option number C, both A and B above. Then A is strong winds, torrential rains, and option B, tidal waves inundation. Question number 86. Any disastrous event that is caused by natural or the natural process of the earth is known as option number A, natural disaster. Question number 87. Vehement shaking of the earth due to natural cause is known as option number B, earthquake. Question number 88. Earthquakes are recorded on option number A, seismometer. Question number 89. Intensity of shaking of earth is measured on option number D, Mercalli scale. Question number 90. The magnitude of Earth's earthquake is reported on option number B, Richter scale. Question number 91. The areas in India that have been affected by earthquakes are, that is option number D, all of the above. Then all the options are option number A, Kangra, Andaman and Nicobar Island, B, J&K, West Bengal and Gangtok, option C, Ratnagiri, parts of Gujarat, Latur and Uttarkashi. Question number 92. What is caused when the volume of water within a lake, river or other body of water exceeds the total capacity of the body? That is option number B, flood. Question number 93. In the year 1839, India was affected by the Korninga cyclone in the harbour city of, that is option number A, Andhra Pradesh. Question 94. In Madras, a very heavy flood occurred in the year, that is option number B, 1943. Question number 95. The Hooghly River cyclone 1773 killed 3,50,000 people living in, that is option number B, Kolkata. Question number 96. A very devastating Odisha cyclone occurred in the year, option number D, 1999. Question number 97. Violent rotating funnel-shaped clouds that usually extended from thunderstorms to the ground and have the wind speeds between 50 and 30 meters per hour are known as option number C, tornadoes. Question number 98. In which natural disaster winds rotate clockwise in the southern hemisphere and counterclockwise in northern hemisphere? That is option number A, hurricanes. Question number 99. The movement of rocks, debris or earth down a slope is known as option number A, landslide. Question number 100. Landslide are also known as option number D, all of the above. Then all the options are option number A, landslips, option B, slumps and option C, slope failure. Question number 101. Giant waves caused by earthquakes or volcanic eruption under the sea are known as option number B, tsunami. Question number 102. The earthquake and resulting tsunami in the Indian Ocean on the December 26, 2004 had a devastating effect in, that is option number A, India. Question number 103. When a region does not receive enough rainfall which leads to a severe deficiency in the water supply, it causes option number C, drought. Question number 104. A massive famine in the year 1770 affected by option number D, all of the above. Then all the option number A, state of Bengal, Bihar and Odisha. Question number 105. Southern and southwestern part of the country were affected by the major famine in option number A, 1876-78. Question number 106. Moving of magma from the earth's upper mantle to the earth is called option number A, that is volcanic eruption. Question number 107. Volcanic eruption can cause option number D, all of the above. Then all the options are option number A, lava flows, option B, blast and option C, falling of ash. 108. A geophysical hazard caused by a large amount of snow sliding down a mountain side is called option number B, avalanche. 109. What can produce ember attacks where floating embers fall on the building at a distance from the spot of the fire itself? It is option number A, wildfire. Question number 110, nuclear, chemical and biological disaster, fires and oil spills, explosion, fire incidents, chemical poisoning, pollutions come under the category of option number B, man-made disaster. Question number 111, we faced one of the worst man-made disasters on the 3rd of December 1984 when gas tragedy occurred in option number C, Bhopal. Question number 112, most famous nuclear accident occurred at option number C, both A and B above. Then A is 3 Mile Island reactor in US, option B, Chernobyl reactor in former Soviet Union. Question number 112, option number C. 113, in which disaster poisonous gases is spread in the atmosphere and the people who inhale the same air face dangerous consequences. That is option number A, chemical disaster. Question number 114, the leakage of gas from the Union Carbide factory at Bhopal happened in option number B, December 1984. 115, which disaster spreads through the organism developed in the form of bacteria or microbes. That is option number D, biological disaster. 116, incidents of fire can also produce toxic fumes like option number D, all of the above. Then all the options are option number A, acrolein, option B, carbon monoxide, and option C, cyanide. 117, the release of liquid petroleum hydrocarbon into the environment, especially marine areas due to human activity, is called option number B, oil spills. 118, the act of preparing, supporting and rebuilding society when natural or man-made disaster occurs is known as option number A, disaster management. 119, disaster management includes option number D, all of the above. Then all the options are option number A, planning and responding to disasters, option B, hazard analysis, vulnerability reduction, option C, rehabilitation. 120, in which conference it was thought to enact uniform laws to deal with the rising environmental issues. That is option number C, Stockholm Conference. 121, an undesirable change in the physical, chemical or biological characteristics of our land and water air is known as option number C, pollution. 122, rise in the temperature in the ecosystem due to the release of excessive heat energy into the environment by artificial method of natural disaster is called option number B, thermal pollution. 123, which kind of pollution is caused when there is the release of gases like carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, chlorofluorocarbons, that is known as CFC, and nitrogen oxide into the atmosphere? Option number A, air pollution. 124, the ash produced at thermal power stations by burning of coals and lignite is known as option number D, fly ash. 125, the gases in the atmosphere that absorb radiation are known as option number B, greenhouse gases. 126, increase of Earth's average surface temperature due to the effect of greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide emission is known as option number C, global warming. 127, which of the following is not the greenhouse gas? That is option number A, oxygen. Which of the following is not air pollution? Option number C, nitrogen. Question number 129, one of the best solution to get rid of non-biodegradable waste is, that is option number D, recycling. 130, biogas refers to option number B, gas produced by fermentation of biomass. 131, which fuel causes minimum of environmental pollution? That is option number D, hydrogen. Acid rain is caused by option number D, carbon dioxide. And question number 133, greenhouse gases are most likely to be produced by which of the following organism? That is option number B, green plants. तो हम लोगों ने अपना पार्ट 4 भी कंप्लीट कर लिया, बचा हुआ आपका सिर्फ आखिरी पार्ट है इसका, पार्ट 5, वो हम लोग नेक्स्ट वीडियो में कंप्लीट कर लेंगे। तो आप सभी लोगों से रिक्वेस्ट है, प्लीज़ वीडियो को ज़रूर लाइक किया करें और सब्सक्राइब भी करें, इसको शेयर भी किया करें दोस्तों, और अपनी प्रिपरेशन को अच्छी तरह से ऐसे ही कंटिन्यू करते रहें। थैंक यू सो मच।